going live. Hello everyone, it's me Poodles again in Cuphead, a game that Bonnie and I haven't played in so long. Okay, well not really. We posted a video in summer, but that video was recorded way before it was posted. So, I'm back in Cuphead again. Because I want to play Cuphead, and I want to make Cuphead videos, and I want to get in the Cuphead zone. Bonnie is not here today. He's going to a party, but who cares, bro? It's New Year's Eve, the 4-year anniversary of that one video, the first video on Cuphead that me and Bonnie did. It's just so awkward doing this without Bonnie. It just feels so strange. Okay, so what am I doing? This isn't a part of the series at all. This is separated from the series. Instead, we're going to be doing something completely different. I'm going to do a little bit of a tutorial, because since episode 1 of the Cuphead series, I've gotten a heck of a lot better at Cuphead. And I kind of want to show you guys my skills, because I don't suck anymore. And so I think we go back to level 1, and we just go down every single level, and I'd show you guys kind of just, like, how to get the best rank in each level. So, if you're struggling to do Botanic Panic, because that's the one we're doing in this video, or if you're just, like, struggling to get the A rank, in this video I'm going to show you how, or at least my way to do it. So, of course, everyone in Cuphead has their different preferences. For example, some might say the charge shot is the best, but I think it's way too hard to use. But this is for Botanic Panic specifically. I think that it's probably best to use the roundabout, for phases 1 and most of phase 3. Spread is very good for phase 2 and again phase 3, it's pretty good. And then super arts, it doesn't really matter what super art you do. If you really need to use super art 2, if you're having a hard time with the carrot or something. Super 3 is pretty good for carrot as well. But super 1 I find is probably most helpful. I don't know, Super 1 and 3 are both kind of just as helpful, but I'm going with 1 because it's the classic, and if you're stuck on this level and need help, there's a chance that you have this if you beat Forest Follies and then the Mausoleum. And then for charm you can do anything. If you bought the Smoke Bomb, that's fine, do the Smoke Bomb. I think the Hot Charm's probably the best one. I'd say never go with Parry Sugar unless you're, like, absolutely terrible at parrying. The Hot Charm's like the basic, most bare bones thing you can get, though. It takes away a bit of damage, which is kind of why I'm not going with Twin Heart, because when you can't do as much damage, it takes longer to defeat bosses, obviously. And to get A ranks, you need to do everything in a timely manner. So I think it'd be better to go with Heart than the Twin Heart. And with a level like Botanic Panic, it's not like you're going to be getting hit repeatedly. So, let's get into the level. I'm gonna edit it in a way so I beat the level first try, but in reality it might take multiple attempts to get the good grade I'm looking for. And again, I might get an A- because I didn't practice very much. Okay, I practiced a little for this video. I plan, whenever I do one of these tutorials, I'm gonna practice the video ahead of time. And I did practice a little a few hours ago, but that was on the Switch and was a few hours ago. So we'll see how this goes. And again, my equip set isn't, like, final. You can do whatever you want with your equip settings. This is just what works best for me. So that's the potato, very short. I use an EX move, because you gotta use 6 of your cards, so you gotta use basically 1 EX and 1 super is what you gotta do. For the onion dies very fast, as long as you basically hug it. Don't try to go for those pink tears, it's kind of too difficult, and the worms are just easier to get. Once we're going in phase 3 here, we're going to immediately use our super. Oh, that's unlucky. That's unlucky. So now we gotta hope to not get hit again. Again, it's fine if we do, I think we'll still get an A. Just not an A+. Normally I do get hit at least once. In the potato phase, I think. Or the onion. I don't know, it's what it happens. You know, get a little adventurous, maybe you'll use an EX during this phase. I might in a second. If you're playing 2-player, things are a little different. Try to keep track of the psychic rays, because they'll be different every time. First they'll go to player 1, then they'll go to player 2, then they'll go to player 1, then they'll go to player 2. And that's a knockout. So I don't know how we did on time. Obviously, to get an A rank, you need to do the boss in a timely manner. I think I mentioned that. But yeah, let's see here. Okay. Yep, we got all parries, all super meter, and skill levels 2, so that should be an A+. That's golly, a perfect score. That's actually better than my previous score, which was an A. So yeah, that's how to do Botanic Panic. Some notes to add. If you don't have this and instead went with Smoke Bomb, then that's fine. It really doesn't matter. If you don't have the super art, that's fine. Just spam your EXs. If you don't have the roundabout, pea shooter works literally just as well. I'm not even kidding. The pea shooter is only going to add like 10 seconds to your time. The roundabout is just more convenient because when you shoot backwards, like they go around because you know the boomerang effect and whatnot. I would not recommend Chaser for Phase 3. With phases that have like a boss that's kind of awkwardly positioned, like Phase 3 in Botanic Panic does, the carrot's kind of hard to hit. So I think people think that the Chaser makes sense to use because it'll automatically like home in on the carrot. But that's not necessarily the case because your little green pellets that you're shooting will also go towards the smaller carrots, and they'll most likely focus on those more than the actual boss themselves. So for this boss in particular, I'd recommend never using Chaser. And yeah, if for whatever reason you have coffee, I don't know why somebody on this early in the game would have coffee unless they refuse to buy guns this early. But I mean, yeah, if you do have the coffee and you think that's helpful, that's fine. Though then again, you charge your super meat in this level so fast because you get the parries all at the beginning. So yeah, this was quicker than I thought it'd be, which is good because then it'll be very quick to edit. And in the next episode, we'll tackle Goopy LeGrand. Most likely. Maybe Forest Follies. I don't know. Whatever I'm feeling up for. That's all I have to say. Happy anniversary, 4-year anniversary in terms of Cuphead videos. And goodbye!